devoted you. Dig up the dust and throw it in the blue. Can be by my side, singing Christmas songs. Summertime with I sing the short and longs. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, Mr. Christ, oh, Christmas Day. Oh, jingle bells, Christmas time is here. Oh, what fun it is to ride in rusty old news.
You know, rusty old news.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. Or a possum. Or a koala. Or an echidna. Or Kenny kangaroo. Kenny? Where's Kenny? Kenny! Kenny!
I'm Penny Kangaroo. I've just come from the pub with no dike. I've just come from the pub with no dike. Kenny.
Organising your 6 albino mates to do Santa's Aussie run.
No worries. Can't talk to Selby. No worries, mate. I brought the white bloomers with me.
Just about to get inside. He stopped, listened for a moment, and he wondered why. Then he heard a flower blooming in the sky. Singing white bluebirds, so white bluebirds, blooming
Yes, I have. Hey, fellas, come on, we go to the McCreek pub. Santa's going to lead us there.
We drink in moderation, and we never
stockings are hung on the aircon with care. I hope that St Nicholas soon will be there.
Did you know Maeve? Exactly.
She looks like her mother.
She got one of Mavis' rings on.
And Granddad's passed out on the bed while visions of Forex dance in his head. He insisted on putting out a Mickey and a drink. Because Santa gets thirsty. But I think that Santa would prefer a pie and sauce, washed down by a Forex, of course. Now I'm over all this hullabaloo, so I'm just going to have a rest now, and I think you will too. What's that? Oh, I better look in the window. It's 6 white boomers. And they're pulling a cart. And Santa is driving. Now that's a real art. And the cart is packed full of booze. Now Santa is doing wheelies up on the roofs. Thinks he's going to find a chimney in here. And Santa would do anything for a free beer. What's that? What's that? It's the aircon. I think he's trying to come through the aircon unit. I better go and have a look out the back.
More rapid than eagles his white roos they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Skippy and Ozzy, some synchronised hopping would keep this old cart from rocking and bopping. The toys and the grog are all shook up in the back, and what once was a carton is now a six-pack. Take care you don't tip this old cart upside down. You'll wake up the Aussies in every small town. Already I've seen cockatoos and galahs screeching and calling and heading for bars. Kookaburras laughing and telling great jokes. The emus are listening. So up to the housetop the boomers they flew, with a cart full of grog and St. Nicholas too, while Mother is puzzling about that weird sound. Down through the aircon, Santa came with a band.
everybody. Boy, it's hot in there. Kenny said, wear boardies and thongs, just like the tourists who come here in throngs. It was a bit hard though, with no chimney at all, except for this aircon up on the wall. But what's this I see? A pie. And a beer. A few more of those and I won't be able to steer the sleigh on the roof with a carton or two. I think I'll be looking for the nearest loo. I think there's one just out the back and I've got to collect my Santa sack, so I'll be back. I've got my list, and I've checked it twice, and I know who's been naughty and who's been nice. Oh, what have I got in here? I've got presents for those who've been good or bad. There's some bottles of Gaviscon here, earmarked for Brad. And for someone who sometimes is a bit of a menace, I've got lots of laxets here for Dennis. Oh, what have we got here? Here's a fireman's calendar with one in the nudie. I think this present is one for Judy. Oh, but wait, what have we got here? And a Playboy calendar with a near-naked filly. Has a tag from Jen saying, "To my dearest Willie." Oh, and there's a bottle in here that's marked Gordon Gin. And I think it's a present for our own Robin. Some Viagra pills to give him some vim. In a little blue box that's labelled for Jim.
It's Christmas again, dear.
There's Denka rub for leg pain and parts that get stiff. So I believe it's from Janet for her hubby, Cliff. There's some Broca and vitamins B, C and A that Brad has wrapped up for his wife, Gay. Now Mary said, "Colin, I'd like a sarong." But he didn't hear that, and he got her a thong. No headache tonight, said Brian with a grin. So a large box of Panadol is labelled for Lynn. There's lots of other things here in the bag that help the body parts that all tend to sag. But my bloomers and I must now take flight. So Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
When Santa's finished giving out his lollies, he might like to come up to the front. Okay, look, I'd like to say thanks to everybody, and I'll introduce our singers. There was Jim, Bruce, John, Gary, Marnie was there, Bernie and Percy. Thanks guys. And our narrator was Mary. And heard it was Ken. Where is Dennis? The Menace. Dennis the Menace was Kenny. Hey, Kenny. And then we had our bloomers, or our boomers, one or the other. We had Bev, Maureen, Jackie was there, and then Phil, John, and Ron. Ron's the one. They all got black noses, so I can't tell the difference. Mother, of course, was Robin. And of course Santa was Ray, look out for Mother. And back in the back was Pat, and our cleaner was Karen, and of course Granddad was Armin. And we've got special thanks to Ray and Mary for putting all this together. And this production was brought to you by the makers of Tina, Poise, Depend, Sorbet, Panadol, and Terry White Tennis. Thank you all. Oh, that was really cool. Oh, I really forgot our pianist Cat. Oh, sorry, Cat. I must have skipped over that. Sorry. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Well done.
Did you take that?
Yeah.
We're going to send her all out too.
You roll or part?